Hi everyone. Today we're going to learn a little bit more about geometric sequences. We're going to review some arithmetic sequences and equations. So, difference between arithmetic and geometric, we need to remember arithmetic is constant addition or subtraction, and geometric is constant multiplication. So, arithmetic, the first term is a sub 1, and then the second term is a sub 1 plus d. And then the second term, we start with a sub 1 and we add 2 of the d. Okay, and our explicit and recursive formulas follow. And geometric, it's just how many times do we multiply by r. To go up one step, we multiply by r. Go up two steps, we multiply by r squared, r times r. And the next one would be g sub 1 times r cubed. And our explicit formula here looks like an exponential. So what happens if, once again, we're not given term 1, we're not given r, we're given term 3 is 72, and term 6 is 243. So we have to figure out how to find term 1, how to find the common ratio r. So if I'm at 72, I can multiply by r 3 times, so r cubed, to get to 243, because I get it to step 4, and then step 5, and then eventually step 6. So I set up an equation to find r. Now I got to do algebra, so I'm going to divide both sides by 72. And then I'm going to take the cube root of both sides to get r. So r is 1.5. Now I'm going to do the same thing, except I want to get from term 1 to term 3. I want to find out what term 1 is. Because I found r, now I need to find term 1. So term 1 times r squared. Okay, I start at 1 and I need to take 2 steps to get to term 3, which is 72. Okay, I know r, so I'm going to substitute the value for r. And then once again, I need to do some algebra. So 1.5 squared, and then I divide it over. So 72 divided by 1.5 squared is 32. Term 1 is 32. And I could check 32 times 1.5 times 1.5 should get me 72. And now I'm going to write an equation with r and with my first term. So the explicit formula, t of n equals 32, which is my first term, 1.5, which is my multiplier, to the n minus 1. And then my recursive, I got to tell it what to do. I got to say, well, to get to the next term, we need to do 1.5 multiplied by our last term. And we've got to give it a starting point. So here I said term 1 is 32. And we could check here, if we put 1 in, term 1 should be 32. If we put in 3, we should get out 72. And those are simple checks that you can do on a calculator. And I recommend checking them just in case you made a mistake with division or forgot to take the cube root, you took the square root instead. So we'll keep practicing these, and now we know arithmetic sequences, and we know geometric sequences.